All right, we're back with political predictions from Don and Susan in 2024 and some context and analysis from my colleague John North. Appreciate you being here, John. Love the tie.
Skulls. It's got skulls on it. 2024. Keep that in mind.
Yeah. Susan, we're going to start with 2024 is a big election year. So who will your winner be across the nation? Again, this isn't your politician of the year. That's to come. But who will win at the national level?
Well, this is going to be a shock to all of you.
Okay.
I think it's going to be Michelle Obama, because I'm convinced that they're going to dump Joe Biden either before the convention or at the convention. And since the Obama people seem to be in charge of the Biden administration anyway, I think they're going to pull Michelle Obama out of her basement or wherever she is. I'm going big.
The furthest thing, they
this.
are not in a basement. I can assure you that.
I think Michelle Obama hates national politics.
I think she does too. But if she were given the opportunity to be president and be able to influence policy in America, I think she'd jump at it.
This has shades of a Dennis Francis type pick.
Yeah, it's a Hail Mary. They go low, we go high.
You just wait and see.
Dennis, as they say, every now and then a blind squirrel finds an acorn. And Dennis found his acorn a couple years ago or a year ago, but well, longer than that now.
Yeah,
but that's Susan, that's just crazy, and I have to stop there.
Well, I'm not the only person
Don,
who has
she
said
can
this.
say it.
Everybody on Newsmax says it.
So who's your 2024 winner?
Joe Biden. Joe Biden is going to win a second term of the presidency. He is competent. Is he aging? Sure, he's aging. Okay, I might point out he's just a few years older than you.
But I have all my faculties, and he doesn't.
After that little escapade, I'm not so certain anymore. I would have said yes until now.
She gets down the stairs better than he
but
does,
that may be true.
Yes.
Frankly, he gets down steps better than I do some days. But I think Joe Biden, he's going to win.
Okay.
And I'm confident in that pick.
Who's your loser?
Donald Trump.
Okay.
Not only is Donald Trump, he very well may be the Republican nominee. I sort of hope he is. It's bad for America if he is, but he'll be a convicted felon by this time next year.
Susan, your loser nationally in 2024.
I have a runner-up, but I'll do that after Susan.
There were so many, but Kamala Harris has got to be the loser. She's not going to get to be president. When they dump Joe Biden, she will not be the nominee. If it's not Michelle, it might be Gavin Newsom. But it's not going to be Joe, and it's not going to be Kamala. And she's, the first Indian, African-American female vice president. One would think the Democrat Party would promote her, but they haven't. Her ratings, approval ratings, are lower than Joe Biden's. So I think she's got to be the loser this year.
Don, you had an addendum.
Well, and Clarence Thomas, Justice Clarence Thomas, I think it's only going to get worse for him in 2024. Now, again, the thing, it's very difficult to remove a sitting justice. You can only do it by impeachment. It's only been attempted a few times in our history. But I just wonder if the pressure may get so high. And with this story breaking in 23 that, he's really short on money and needs money and wants to take these speaking gigs, Justice Thomas could retire and make a whole lot of money, but a Democrat would be attempting to make the appointment.
The issue that will dominate 2024 is...
Going to me. So the issue, I think, is going to be our continued involvement in the international conflicts, Israel and Palestine, Ukraine and Russia, and just forbid if China is made it very clear they intend to try to reunify Taiwan, which means conquer, and they are such a strong ally and partner of ours. We could be embroiled in 3 major wars, and folks, that does look like a world war. Not one caused by this administration, but caused by other despots of other countries that really have caused us a lot of problem as sort of the world's peacekeeper.
Your issue of 2024, Susan?
I think it's abortion, because it's going to be on the ballot in, 30-something states in this country. We saw what happened in Ohio. It's going to impact the national election in Kansas. It's going to impact our elections. And I'm very concerned about what it's going to do to the Republican Party.
And what it's already done.
What it's done already, but what it's going to do this coming year.
John, you've heard those predictions at the national level. Anything that you would add as far as what you're watching?
Those are very good ones. I would just add to lack of civility in this country, which concerns me, and I think in 24 takes sort of center stage again. We need to be nicer to each other and more respectful. And I'm also worried once again about the threat of outside actors on our elections.
All right, we're going to take another quick break on Inside Tennessee. Back with more from the panel about their overall politician of the year, winner, loser, and issue of the year in the coming year of 2024.